This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
All journeys begin with a single step, or in Baby's case, a hop. Greetings and salutations, viewers. We're back here with another episode of Guardians Crusade. In the last episode, we were able to find Baby and save him, but we were attacked by a monster bird and thrown out away from our hometown. Now, I guess we gotta head Baby to God's Tower. So, man, we also gotta get Baby to like be a bit more active in battle. So, you want to make sure to try to talk to Baby on a more regular basis. So, talking to him is just using the Baby command and then doing something, you know. So don't ignore him too often when doing things. So, even if he doesn't do what you tell him to do, you still want to interact with him. So, also, like I said, try to make sure he's not hurt too often in battle. Make sure he gets healed regularly if you can to keep him happy. That way his HP growth increases. He should gain quite a few levels pretty closely back to back here. Yeah, so yeah, we want to make sure he's happy so so that way his HP growth is better, and he'll pay attention to us and listen to us. Looks like there's a village called Easton to the east. That's where we have to go now, so we can also tell him to go fetch. I don't think he'll really find anything for us right now, so. Also, you don't want to make him go fetch all the time, so yeah, sure. And then we want to take this with you, and then be sure to, praise him, even if it's not something you really want. Scolding him can reduce his happiness as well as ignoring him, so. Baby looks proud. That's a bubble gum. I could sell it, if anything. Get more candy bars to give to him. Yeah, candy bars and bugs are like his favorite stuff to feed him. Don't feed him stuff that you would use on an enemy, like toadstools and stuff like that. Like, basically items that give status inflictions, don't feed that to him. Despite the fact he can probably eat most of that stuff, so. I'm telling him to defend, but he won't. He might not defend at this point, so. I'm just talking to him to get him to, just interact with him, basically, so. I've got poison, but that, as long as the battle ends, it doesn't really matter. He looks so happy for being a pink pustule. I mean, a nice guy. But anyway, yeah, now he's at level 4, so yeah, he's getting his HP up pretty quickly, so. Yeah, unfortunately he did get knocked out in the last episode. Whoops. Oh well, not much I could do about that. Then we just wanted to target him for some reason, so. Yeah, I'm showing most of the battles here just to get Baby's, I mean, we're gonna get attacked anyway, but I want to get Baby's level up to level 10. Basically around where my level is. I mean, I'm not gonna go out of my way to grind, but if they run into enemies, I won't run away either. Oh yeah, running away also makes Baby like you less too, so. Interestingly enough. Ow. So far, so good. Not really much of a challenge. Yeah, Baby will take a couple of battles now to gain some levels, but. Alright, yeah, Easton is over this way, so just follow the way I'm going. The other way leads to a dead end, so it doesn't really matter, so. If you're good enough, you actually can run away from monsters, as you can see there, but. I mean, the ghosts are basically the game's indicator saying, hey, you're probably too powerful at this point. You probably should, you should probably just leave it be, you know, that type of thing. Oh, he actually defended this time. Mainly because he can't really help me much out anyway, so. I mean, he will start listening to us over the course of the game. Just at the beginning, he's a little bit more indignant. I gained another level, so I'm getting a decent amount. Too bad I don't have more candy bars to feed him to make sure he's happy. I think he's fine. I'm not harassing him or making him find stuff for me every second, so. Alright, find a sign here. Southeast, Easton, west to the Denon Plains. We don't want to go to the Denon Plains, so we want to head this way, so. What the? No way, that's impossible. Listen, we've been through this already. The weapon you sold him had a faulty trigger and almost blew off his arm during practice. Now he can't fight in the mayor's election. It's only fair that you provide him with a stand-in. Then maybe we'll all forget the fact that you sold him a broken weapon. This has nothing to do with stand-ins. It's about liability. That sounds like a nasty argument. Hey, isn't that Bonnick? Customer satisfaction has always been my motto. I would never sell a faulty product. Why don't you let me take a look at it? Bonnick, what's going on? Oh, hi, Knight. This guy here claims I sold him a defective weapon, but he won't even let me take a look at it. Are you calling me a liar? Listen, it's strange enough that you got hurt the same day you heard that your opponent was going to use a stand-in. Well, you look like you'd be a good fighter. Bonnick, why don't you ask your friend to help us out? He has nothing to do with this. This is about product liability, not about who's going to be your stand-in. Okay, you win. Go take a look at the product you sold me. Oh, that was easy. Okay, you guys, take Bonnick to that place we talked about. Well, that seems vague enough to be dangerous. I'll come along in a minute. I want to have a word with the Knight. Wait, how do you know my name? Finally, now we can handle this like adults. Knight, I'll be right back. Wait for me, okay? Okay. It's almost like he's being sent to the prison or something like that, you know? Let me introduce myself. My name is Rickton. I'm going to make you an offer that you can't refuse. I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. You fight in the mayor's electoral match as my stand-in. What's going on? And maybe you'll get to see your friend Bonnick. Alive. You big bully. Only coward takes hostages. Cowardly? No. Smart? Yes. I just hope you're as strong as you look, or else... Never mind. Ah, yes. It would be unwise to mention our little arrangement to anyone else. Understand? Good. Come with me. Yeah, I forgot he kind of acted like that, so I, changed his voice out, so. Oh, happy music? Alright. Searching the jar. Don't touch it, it looks very expensive. Sorry, it's very expensive. So, don't touch it. Searching the barrel. Designer barrels, everything in here is expensive. Yeah, it seems like it. Look at that sword there, it's almost a cloud sword. I've never seen such a glitzy sword in all my life. Glitz and glamour, baby. The sofa looks expensive too. Man, everything in here is expensive. Now you're only gonna get dirty doing that. Maybe. Put that ball back, it doesn't belong to you. Put that thing back where you got it. So help me, bum, 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 bum. Use people 256 times more effectively. What a repulsive book. That is kind of a gross book when you think about it. Searching the shelf. You didn't find anything. Oh. I bet that lamp was expensive. Yes, everything is expensive. We get the joke. Remember, we got your friend, so don't try to leave town. Huh. He's gonna send me to the fishes, it seems like. The way I'm selling it anyway, so. I don't have to tell you what will happen if you lose, do I? We put the room for you at the end. Oh, well, at least free in, I guess, or at least there's something, so. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's see what's going on around here. We got a whole new set of people and a whole new set of things. Wow, this town's pretty big. But anyway, if we go over here, we get a living toy, Kimoni. So Kimoni is... let's see. Kimoni is toy level 34, number 34. It's a multiple type. You can heal some of your HP, about half HP, for 10 PP. So very nice. We already have a more stronger toy. Yeah, it doesn't take us very long if you're searching around to find better toys and stuff like that. But okay, let's start going through the. What the? Nee. Looks like a toy, like one of those like mascot kind of characters. She's saying that she thinks Baby is very cute. How do you understand these things? All right, well, whatever. Cafe, huh? Searching the barrel. Leads you nothing. Good day, sir. Alright, start checking the houses just for funsies. The blue flower, these are quite rare. Wonder why. Stop rummaging through that dresser, Knight. Okay, fine. Don't give me any fun. The barrel's heavy. I bet even you couldn't lift it. Oh, sorry. What do you? I bet you could carry this barrel, Knight. It's just your size. Wait, I thought the other one said something different. Oh yeah, it is so heavy I couldn't even lift it. So why is they look the same? They're the same barrel. The table. Anyway, let's talk to the lady in here. Nothing unusual, huh? Beds and all that other fun stuff. Okay, she's repeating dialogue now. Marco is really a hard worker. I hope he gets rewarded for all of his hard work one of these days. Maybe, lady, maybe. I couldn't tell you, though. It's hard to tell when people get rewarded for hard work. Alright, let's see. Where's the cat? Let's go to the cafe, see. One of these barrels is actually... Maybe it's inside, I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's probably inside the cafe. I think it's this one. Barrels are all empty. One of them has something in it. Maybe it's this one. Are you gonna sit here all day waiting for something to fall? Something fell down? And we found one ruby in there. I think we could make more money fighting monsters. Yeah, that's true. They don't sell food here, Knight, only drinks. Huh. Wow, that guy looks edgy. He looks like he's from a Final Fantasy series. You're Rickton standing, right? Hi, my name is Darkbeat. I'm the chosen one. I'll be standing in for Marco. Don't worry, I'll go easy on you so I don't hurt you too badly. Thanks, I think? Okay, well, at least you seem like a nice guy for being an edgelord. I can't wait for the upcoming match. May the bravest man win. At least you're getting excited. Put that bottle back. It doesn't belong to you. Searching the potted plant. Oh, sorry. Somebody has been pulling the leaves off this poor plant. Ow. Well, they say plants can actually feel things, so... Oh my, you're the one that everyone's talking about. Really? I just got to town. Okay. Okay. But... Yeah, I don't want to drag things out too long, though, because Baby will get impatient, so I have to be kind of careful with that, so... Searching the sofa. There's something stuck between the cushions. We found 100,000 ruby! Hey, this isn't real money. It's only play money. Dang it! Yeah, they tricked me. Ah, I thought we hit the mother lode, you know? I thought the one time we checked everything, we were good to go. But nope. That's how they get you. Can't go looking at strangers' dressers. That hasn't stopped me before, lady. Ooh, Marco would be a perfect mayor. The people love him. Rickton, on the other hand, just isn't ready to become mayor. He doesn't know how to earn respect without using money. I guess I really blew it at the last party when I said that I'd let the next mayor marry my daughter. Oh dear. Rickton doesn't have what it takes to be a good mayor. Well, why would you make a bet like that? Were you drunk? I guess you were at the time. I don't know. Okay, sorry about that. Like, my controller just didn't want to work, so I had to re-plug it in. So, sorry about that. No, you're only going to get 30 doing that. Marco said that I shouldn't ask you to lose on purpose. He said it wouldn't be fair. I don't care. I want to marry Marco. I don't want to marry Rickton. I wouldn't either. I mean, the guy seems like a jerk, so... Yeah, for some reason, like, the controller wasn't responding. I was like, what the... It looked like it was plugged in, so... Then again, I've had this controller forever. I probably just need to just dump in and buy a used one or a replacement one or something like that, so... Alright, let's talk to you. This building was paid for by the donation from Rickton. Ah, so he just buys his way to freedom and everything. Rickton is a jerk, so if you fight, so you are you if you fight for him. I have no choice, dude. This is a place from which to spread the gospel of Artima. Are you a believer? Oh no, we're just passing by. Yeah, don't bring that into my game. Where do you think you're going? You're not going anywhere. Oh dear, that's kind of scary when you think of it. Welcome to Temple Artima. Do you want to learn more about the teachings of Artima? No thanks, that's not for us. No. Knight, let's get out of here. I don't want to hear about religion. No, get it out of my game. Well, it says only church officials can enter here. What is this, an old Nintendo game where they used to censor out the crosses and stuff like that? You should throw the fight. Nobody wants Rickton to be mayor. If Rickton wins, the mayor's daughter will have to marry him. Yeah, that would be kind of bad. So. Yeah, we're definitely at one of those points where we have to make a decision. Save our friend, who's just a loud guy, or, you know, throw the fight. I mean, it seems obvious, but, you know, it's obviously more complicated than that. Oh, yeah, that was Rickton's house. Whoops. Went right back in there. Sorry, I'm just checking around all over the place. If you ask me, I think Rickton is faking an injury because he realized that Marco's stand is a tough warrior. There's just no way they could have hurt himself while practicing to use a new weapon. And you know what? I saw Rickton dancing around his room. He didn't look hurt at all. What a fiend. Although, I shouldn't put that past him. I hope you're enjoying your stay in Easton? Whatever. Any descriptions? No. Now, sometimes when I just look for stuff, I'm usually looking for reactions from our fairy friends, so, okay. Searching the bookcase. Nothing. Nothing. Even a simple reading lamp like this will look pretty at night. Yep. It's all about the usability. It doesn't have to be super fancy. It just has to do it. It needs to be done. Yeah, why buy designer lamps and all that other stuff? It's just a waste of money. Waste of time. Okay, so you already checked those. Just making sure I've checked all the buildings that I want to in certain orders so I don't lose track, so. Ah, the item shop. Marco's house is a little over there. Hey, who do you think is going to win the mayor's election fight? I put all my money in you guys. You better win. You bet on us? Well, I want you to know, baby is not a pig. Right, baby? Greelak? Okay, I don't know what that has to do with... You didn't say anything about being a pig. Yeah, they say this translation in this game, like I mentioned in a previous episode, is supposed to be 1-to-1, but there's still translation issues in the game, so... Anyway, if we check this jar here, we get a rotten weed. That belongs to the store. You can't take it without asking. Dang it. Yeah. See, the game does that a lot these days. You can't go rummaging around the store's goods. Unlike the previous area where if you did it, you had to buy the item. Look how the blade catches the light. Everything the light touches are our kingdom. Alright, this guy sells candy bars, peach potions, angel tears, mindberry, freedom roots, sick weeds, rotten weeds, and toadstools. I'm gonna go and buy a candy bar and give it to the baby. Let him snack on that. Alright, looks like he's happy, so we're good for now. You don't have to feed him all the time. It's only after so many points, but... And then this guy's the armor here. He sells short swords, long swords, copper swords, iron swords, but we already got all those from combat. He also has leather armor, padded armor, studded armor, and iron armor. So, but right now we don't need that because we'll find something here in a second, so... Alright, let's see. There is... Let me go to this door now. So you're the young man that's... So you're the young man that's gonna stand in for Rickton. I'm glad to see that he's found a good stand-in. I was afraid that wouldn't be a fair fight. My stand-in is quite a warrior, you know. If I only didn't hurt my back while saving an old lady from being run over, I could fight this match. That seems very specific. I'm not saying I don't trust you. It's just water. After searching the barrel. You're just gonna get wet poking around there. That's the cleanest fireplace I've ever seen. Well, I guess now that Marco Hooder's back, he's got plenty of time to clean? What? Anyway. Searching this shelf. The cabinet would look great with a fire vase on it. I wish I had a big closet like this one for my clothes. No, a shoebox will not suffice for my needs, young man. Slap. What a rude thing to say to a lady. Huh? Searching the shelf. You didn't find anything? Nope. You never do. Okay. But anyway, if we search one of these boxes, you find something in the back of the box. It's only a sheet of flypaper. You get an item. Bug. Don't touch that. It's dirty. Well, we're touching it anyway. Marco seems like a truly good person, not like Rickton. But yeah, anyway, we get a bug. Let's take a look at that. Bug. This bug has wings. We can feed that to Baby to improve his stat, or just his happiness factor. So, okay. Alright, the only other thing, we're missing 2 items in this place. So, and then if you want to finish off, go to the inn. Will take us to the next. Where do you think you're going? You're not going anywhere. That's creepily intimidating, I'll admit. Alright, folks, I'm taking bets on the mayor's fight. Who's gonna win? Will it be the walrus or the pig? Well, I mean, I guess I bet on the pig, I guess. You sure know how to pick a winner, sir. The odds are 20 to 1. This is your bet if you like underdogs. 20 ruby, thank you. What? I'm not gonna bet 20 ruby. I mean, yeah, I want to win, but, you know. I mean, that seems like a waste of money, so I don't know about that. Hey, you know what? Why not? No. If you aren't gonna bet, will you please go somewhere else? Don't bet, kids. It's not good. Alright. Nothing here. Looks like no one to really talk to anyway, so. Nope, looks like we're getting repeat dialogue, so. It's full of water. That's not for you, Knight. Okay, okay. Yeesh. So I don't think that barrel has anything in it, so. We'll hold off on going to the inn now before we. Because that'll set us up to the next day and everything, so. Do you know why the candidates for the mayor have to fight? A long time ago, a huge dragon attacked Iston. Instead of defending the town, the mayor just ran away. Ever since then, we've had fights instead of elections. Of course, nowadays, candidates for mayor, you can use stand-ins. Boo! Wussies. Now, seeing political candidates fight each other instead of having to deal with what they do, now that would be entertaining. I hope you're. Oh, okay, that was the same. We've already been in this place. I'd pay attention to elections then if they had to have a fight, all-out sword fight or something crazy like that. So, but nope, not in my country anyway. There's no fighting. That'd definitely mean more people wouldn't just jump into the ring. That's for dang sure. Although the only problem is that it probably means certain types of people would, you know, become the leaders. You should throw the fight. Nobody wants Richard. Oh wait, you'll have to. That one already. Alright, what do you have to say, lady? Okay, that's the same thing as before. Yeah, I got only getting dirty. Rickton thinks that he can get whatever he wants with the money. That seems to be working for him, so. Okay, she does the whole don't look through people's dressers, so okay, we can leave. Okay, where Rickton's house is here. Now, I want to go over here, because if we do, we find a treasure chest, which has a Buccaneer mail on it. So, yeah, didn't have to buy anything, just. And then we can sell the old. That gives us a couple points, and it's light elemental, so. Which means if any enemy uses light spells or has light affliction, we have reduced damage. I'm not masterful enough at the game to remember every single monster and what their attributes are, and really it doesn't matter that much, so. I wouldn't worry too much about like that type of stuff, but I'll try to bring it up if I ever can recall. All right, let's see. Let me sell my stuff. So now there's better armor, but I really don't think. I mean, I don't really think there's a need to buy better armor. So, I think I'll sell that bubblegum. I don't think well, yeah. Although I could use it because given the baby item that are used on yourself is fine too. So let's sell the padded armor for 55 rubies and then the bronze mail for 65. Might buy another candy bar just for baby. Okay. Actually, let me talk to that one guy again. Yeah, take the bet. So we're gonna bet on the walrus. Odds of 1 to 1. You're not gonna get rich off this bet. 40 ruby, thank you. Sure. I usually don't let fighters bet on their own matches, but I'll let you do this one time. Just find me after the match to collect your winnings. Well, there's a reason for us to do that, but anyway, let's go into the inn here. And before we obviously sleep at the inn, search the potted plant. Reminds me of the tropics. Wait, have you ever been to the tropics? Oh, sorry. There's a different dialogue. I can almost feel the tropical breeze. Searching the jar. Nothing. This has important documents. You shouldn't open it. A lot of people have written their names down in this book. A lot of important people. Searching the fireplace. Look, something fell out. You get a cheeseburger in the fire. I want to know what fireplace cheeseburgers are like. You shouldn't be. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, and you can't have baby fetch indoors. It has to be out on the like the overworld area, like where monsters can accrue and stuff like that. So, yellow flowers had a lively feeling to the room. Stop rummaging. You know, it's like that's the same. I almost kind of wish the game didn't let you check everything, or at least something that doesn't give you dialogue anyway. These red flowers give the room a celebratory feel. Okay, let's go and rest for the evening and prepare to fight a guy that we don't even want to fight for our friends. This should turn out well. You don't need to pay. You don't need to pay. Kit Richter's already taking care of it. The match will start tomorrow morning. Do you want to rest now? Yep. Good to go. You must do what you believe is right. Well, what is right though in this case? I guess so. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, let's save another slot there. All right. So what do we do? Fight the guy to save our friend that we just ran into, or let you know, Marco win and become the mayor? Because everyone feels like he's the best mayor. So. All right. Well. Oh, hey, dude.
Good night. Rickton has been waiting for you.
Hey, dude.
Well, good morning, my young friends. I see that you've slept well. Shall we get going?
He's acting like this because the innkeeper's watching.
Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Your friend Bonnick wishes you luck.
Let's go. Let's just get this over with.
Yeah, let's get this humiliation over with. The Dark Edge hero seems like he has a pretty good edge on him.
Right here.
As present mayor, I pray that this match will let the bravest man win. Richter, Marco, are you ready?
Let's get this over with. We're ready.
All right then, fighters, get ready. And then they just bring their stand-ins. Yep. What the? Oh dear. That's who that creature belonged to. I knew it. Let the fight begin. All right. Well, it's us against Dark. I can beat this edgelord for boss battle against Darkbeat and his ally, and we can handle these guys. Whoa! Holy crap! Yeah, there's no way to win. You can't win the fight, so. Yeah, about that. Yeah, there's no way to win. He's just too powerful. Even if you grind your levels, you can only grind your levels so high in this game because at some point you don't get much experience. So you couldn't really grind enough unless you did emulation, and even then he still does a ton of damage to you. I've never tried emulating, trying to win, like giving him infinite HP and see what happens. But as far as I'm aware of, the battle just ends. The battle just keeps going until it ends automatically, and you lose no matter what. So,
Knight, stay in bed, okay? Some rest will heal your wounds.
Yeah, when you lose in the game, that's what happens to you. But things change slightly differently. You end up being you automatically get taken to your last save point, is what happens.
Knight, Carmen's here to see you.
Who's Carmen again? Oh yeah, Marco's girlfriend. Or fiance, or wants to be anyway.
No, it's okay. Stay in bed. You need some more rest. It's because I asked him to lose. Oh, I feel terrible. Don't you worry about him. He's tough. He'll be just fine in a bit.
Oh, we didn't. There's no reason to save it again. Yeah, the enemy was Dark Beat, which we don't even know what his HP is, and Ipki, which we don't even know what her HP is. His skills are Hyper Punch, Horizon Beam, and Helmet Chop. And then Ipki can use Wave Cannon and Tail Whip. They don't drop any items, obviously. And strategy is you can't win, so there's nothing really to be done about that. So,
Thank goodness your wounds have healed. I was so worried. Oh, you'll be happy to know that Bonnet got away safely.
what? That all happened off screen?
He stopped by here to say thanks, but he had to rush off to Zed Harbor. Well, Knight, we better get going too.
That's it for the storyline? Yeah, just somehow it all kind of, we lose it, and the game kind of fixes itself. Okay. Yeah, some things in this game are kind of anticlimactic. You know, when you think about it, you think there would have been a bit more drama involved, but yeah, she lets us stay for free for now. So
We be staying for you? Staying for you? I'll let you stay for free.
nah, that's all right. Let's go talk to everyone in town and see how they dealt with me losing. And I didn't do that on purpose. It just happened. You kind of just can't. There's nothing you can really do about that. You know, just kind of comes in and just takes names and kicks our butt. You know? And yeah, we want to head over to Richton's after this. So, oh right, there's no one in here.
It's probably just as well that we lost the fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to Naughty. I gotta remember to do that every once in a while just to make sure. She doesn't have dialogue for every single situation, but darn it, I lost again. But then again, who cares? The bookie skipped town with everyone's money. I feel sorry for over one. Want some advice? Don't gamble. You regret. Yeah, see, this is why we did not want to bet with that guy, because you lose out on whatever. It doesn't matter what you bet. You lose your money. But since money is not a big deal in this game, I didn't mind doing that for funsies. So it's gotten so quiet around here lately. Well, yeah, we don't have to do the arena stuff, and the mayor's been chosen, so. Wow, how often do you feed that pink thing snacks and stuff? Pretty often. You can tell he's kind of, because of his facial expressions, you can tell he's very happy, because he's all blushy.
You'll do Rickton some good to lose like that.
Yeah, someone actually decided to fight against him. And Bonnet saved himself, so I don't know how I feel about us not having anything to do with saving Bonnet, you know. I guess I'm so used to super complicated RPGs, I expect more out of that, when this is a more lighthearted game. What is that thing, anyway?
It's called a living toy.
Living toy, eh? I saw one of those in Richton's house once. Really?
Rickton has vanished. I don't think we'll be seeing him again.
Oh, really? Huh. Man, the game just kind of fixed, the world kind of just fixed itself after losing, huh?
It looks like Rickton ran away. There's no sign of him.
Huh. Hello? But there's a treasure chest here. And inside we get a living toy, the contributor. So, the contributor is number 10 on the weapons or toys chart. It's continuous. It attacks enemies with 20 rubies, which does a pretty decent amount of damage for 5 PP. So it uses 20 rubies to do damage. So if you don't care about money, you could just use this guy to do a decent amount of damage on people. So, which is kind of nice. Like I said, money isn't that hard to acquire in this game. So it's like Setzer's roulette or something like that. Anyway. Alright, next step is to go talk to Marco. He'll give us something for losing, even though we didn't lose on purpose, but. Welcome to the Temple of Ultima. Okay, it's the same dialogue there, so. I thought there was different dialogue there, so. Strange. Yesterday, a man who looked like a traveling salesman was staying in our church. Now he's gone. I wonder who he was. Traveling salesman? Huh. Wait, was bright clothes and really fat? Yeah. I knew it. Anyway. We'll go to Marco's house in a second. Just going through everyone else's place then. I'm sorry for all the trouble that Rickton caused you. I know you were just doing what you had to do to help your friend. What was going on in his head, taking a hostage like that? At least it turned out okay, and Bonnet wasn't hurt. How did he escape exactly? Now we'd have to find Bonnet to find that out.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Marco, make a good man. I'm sure of it.
I mean, sounds like a nice guy, I guess. I don't know him personally. I just know you seem to like him, so I guess it's fine with me. Not really the best judge on character. But, you know, I judge everyone as I do my food. Harshly and with a lot of disgust.
What a day. It's been busy for hours.
Doesn't look that busy. I swear I'm never gonna gamble again. I'm done. No more. Now that you mentioned, I never seen Rickton today. Yeah, he buggered off. Little coward. Oh well. At least he's not a threat anymore, I guess. Not threatening our friends. I fight for my friends, you know. Ike would be proud.
Thank you for doing the right thing.
Yeah, all I had to do was I basically took the Luigi method of doing things. So we all know how that turns out. Hey, Marco.
I'm glad I caught you before you left town. I just wanted to apologize about how Rickton got you involved in all this. I went down to the inn to see you after the fight, but you were still in bed. The innkeeper told me that everyone tried to convince you to lose the fight for my sake. I just want you to know that you'll always be welcome in this town. Oh, and this is for you.
And for being a good guy, we get 500 rubies for our efforts.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Thank you, Marco.
Don't mention it. I want to make a fresh start as mayor. Starting again from scratch will give me an incentive to work hard, both for the town and for Carmen and me.
Thank you, Marco. By the way, can you tell us how to get to God's Tower?
Let's see, God's Tower. You need to go east from here to the city of Zed Harbor. You should be able to find a ship to take you to the eastern continent, where God's Tower is. Well, farewell, my friends.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for this town. Yeah, a lot of towns just kind of go by quickly, so which is fine. I mean, yeah, like I said, this is more of an easy man's RPG. Most easy RPGs, you go through the towns pretty lickety split. So, do I want to buy anything else before we go?
Let's go to Zed Harbor to find a ship.
How's my item situation? Could end up giving it to Baby. Basically, Baby is a go-to item depository. So you can either give it to Baby to carry it. So could just have Baby carry all the healing stuff for now. Yeah, let's give it to Baby. Baby can carry quite a few items. So let's see. Just trying to think. Let's give him. Let's just keep one of everything in our inventory. So, and if we need it, we'll just. Okay. Then we go buy another candy bar since those aren't expensive. It's mainly just to heal, or not heal. Sorry. We'll heal ourselves, but also mainly to feed to Baby. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, you could. This way will take you back to where we just entered into town, as you can see here. But we want to enter from the east. So, goodbye, Istin. That was an interesting journey we were on. All right, we just want to head southeast now. All right, we got a few monsters on this path we'll run into. So, and hopefully here's one of them. Alright, we got a new enemy here. Snapdragons. They have 115 HP. They can use Chin Attack and Blood Suck. And they can possibly drop Angel Tears. Let's have Baby defend if he'll follow us anyway. This will probably take a couple shots. Ow. Dude, Baby, you gotta like stop. We gotta stop doing this, you know. Now you defend. I'll probably end up killing you, so yeah. Oh well. We're even avoiding his attack, so. Oh well, we'll just feed you a candy bar afterwards, my friend. That should have been a hot minute. I could probably have him fetch something too while we're here. Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't have the defense right now to really survive these types of attacks, so... Let's give him a snack of a candy bar. Actually, let's have him go fetch, see if he can find me something. Yeah, I'm probably feeding him candy bars way too often, because, like, you can tell by the way he looks. Sickweed. Sure, I'll take it. I can use it on an enemy if I really want to. Okay. Yeah, really just have to head southeast is really all you have to do. Don't even have to follow the road if you don't want to, so. There's really not much of the way of items on the road, so. Yeah, okay, here's the sign here. South Zed Harbor and West Desert, so we don't want to head to the desert. That's something we'll do another day. Let's see if we can run into the other enemies around here. Actually, no, we've already run into them. There's Ogiers and Giant Ants, so. Let's see, I wonder if I could, try to paralyze him and see how that works. Oh, nice. It actually worked. I guess we could have baby attack, I guess, since the guy's paralyzed, so. Unfortunately, paralyzed usually only lasts a couple of turns, usually, before he breaks out of it, so. But that's usually enough for us to finish him off, so. But that's usually enough for us. Yeah, usually status afflictions are usually pretty effective, so. And we gained a level for Knight and for Baby as well, so yeah. Baby's a little behind though. Baby should probably be at level 10 by this point, but. And for us, we probably should be at level 14 if you really want to do the whole enemies are running away from us type of situation, but. Might do like one more fight before we go into town, so at least we have some experience on our thing, so. Now, if we really, really wanted to level up, we could go into the desert, and there's actually quite a few enemies there that that would give us a lot of experience. But I don't really want to. I don't want to over level, you know, because that would be a little crazy. Oh yeah, I guess the battles are gonna take this long. I might just, you know, oh, he's got a new ability now, Headbutt. So when he gains. Unfortunately, when he does headbutt, it knocks him out, so he's got out for a turn. It does a lot of damage, but yeah, as you can see there. Hey, you finished him off, my buddy. All right, let's go to Zed Harbor now. Yeah, it seems like I'm kind of doing a low level run, it seems like. Welcome, Zed, to Zed Harbor, the city of hope and trade. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Wow, it seems like this town has its own set of style and from everyone else. It looks like, well, it is a harbor, so it's probably, you know, dealt with people all around the world and whatnot. So what does a town offer like this? Can we make a ship across the way with ease and hopefully not get seasick, especially with the baby on board? Find out next time in the next episode of Guardians Crusade. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.